You're watching Round Roanoke, your source for what's happening in the Valley. I'm your host, Margaret Hunter Wade. With a great mix of artists from the blues genre, the Oak Barrel Blues Festival has something for everyone. Offering up great blues music, amazing bourbon, some of the area's greatest beer, barbecue, and a whole lot more entertainment throughout the day, this festival promises to be a great start to fall in downtown Roanoke. Here to tell us more is Elliot Broyles of Sponsor Hounds. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.
Well, I'd say if this doesn't get you in the mood for fall, I'm not sure what will. It sounds like a great combination of some good food, and drink, and entertainment. So share a little bit about the background. I know this has gone through some evolution, so tell us where we've landed with the event.
The Valley Bank Oak Barrel Blues Festival is kind of it's a mix of a bunch of things that have happened in the Valley in the past. There have been other blues festivals, but we saw an opening in the fall to do something that's unique that hasn't been done here before. So while you have a blues and barbecue or blues and ribs or any kind of blues and food festival, what we felt was on the way up, exciting, new, hasn't happened here before, is a mix of blues and bourbon. So we wanted to do that. I think bourbon is probably the fastest growing spirit on the list of all alcohols. So it's a great opportunity to come out. Lots of people love bourbon. Enjoy some bourbon, some barbecue, and some great music throughout the day.
Sounds good. So let's go into a little bit more detail about all three things that you just talked about. So probably music is a good place to start. So tell us about the music that's lined up.
The blues music that's at the event is the reason you'd want to come. I mean, we picked two headliners who travel around the country separately and play the headlining spot at blues festivals all over the place. Jimmy Thackeray and the Drivers and Bernard Allison. Both of these guys are amazing. They're some of the best blues guitarists in the industry today, and they're both coming as kind of a co-headliner situation for the Oak Barrel Blues Festival. We were able to get them in budget and are just thrilled with that. So before them is Kevin Self and the Tornadoes. Kevin Self is from the Roanoke area and has played here a ton. And basically he's played with a bunch of different blues acts in town, but he moved away to Washington State and became even bigger than he was here. So he got signed, he's got records out, he's traveling all over playing, again, the headlining spot at a bunch of blues festivals. And so he and the Tornadoes are coming, and they'll play before Bernard and Jimmy Thackeray.
All right.
And then right in advance of him is Moonshine Society. They're from Northern Virginia. They're a new twist on blues, and they play a lot of blues jazz stuff, and they're really interesting to listen to. The lead singer has a terrific voice, and I just love. I play some of her videos from YouTube every once in a while, and I love to hear her sing.
Well, good. Now you get to see her live, and if music's not enough, there's food. There always is food. So tell us about that.
There's always food at every festival. Yeah, we've got a bunch of different barbecue vendors that'll be competing for best barbecue title. They'll get some trophies, and of course, the people that come to the festival will be able to try a bunch of different types of barbecue when they get there. So we're lining up vendors as we speak. It's really going to be a great time.
And to wash it all down, what's up with the drinks?
Well, we've got ice cold beer as usual, and we've got bourbon. So we'll have a selection of bourbon that you can drink, bourbon drinks or bourbon on the rocks that you can enjoy while you're at the festival. And that's something that, you know, we did Cinco de Mayo earlier this year, and we had tequila at the event, actual margaritas, which is exciting for Cinco de Mayo to have margaritas with the event. And we felt like blues and bourbon go great together. So we'll have bourbon there. You can try out a bourbon and ginger ale or whatever bourbon drink is your favorite, or just bourbon on the rocks. All
right. And the details for the event, location, time, and I guess ticket costs.
Yep, Saturday, September 14th in downtown Roanoke, which is the upper part of Elmwood Park, since Elmwood Park is still closed. Be on South Jefferson in front of the main public library. Tickets are $15 in advance. You can get them at Valley Bank, or you can buy them at the gate for $20.
Okay. And just being a Sponsor Hounds event, I feel like there's got to be something fun up your sleeves. You got something. So what can attendees expect when they get there? What's going to draw them in?
Yeah, well, the music, the bourbon and barbecue is going to draw them in, but we also like to throw in some special contests, which we'll have to stay tuned for that stuff. But like for instance, at the Wing Fest, we do something called clucking karaoke, where people have to cluck a song. We're not going to go that wild with Oak Barrel Blues Festival, but we've always got some entertainment that's not on the bill that you can enjoy while you're at the event.
Right, so they can expect a good time no matter
Yeah,
what.
absolutely.
All right. Well, Elliot, thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming in. It's good to see you. You can find out more about the Oak Barrel Blues Festival and other events happening in the Roanoke Valley on the community calendar coming up at the break. I'm Margaret Hunter Wade, and you're watching Round Roanoke on Cox 9. Thanks for tuning in.